All right. So here we have Deedee. And Deedee likes to explain the rules and then play the game. And the game we're talking about is language. Ian likes to just play the game. Likes to just play the game and let you figure out the rule. So, Deedee likes to explain the rules and then play the game. Ian likes to just play the game and let you figure out the rules. So we just talked about an example, an inductive grammar example. Do you know what the other type, another approach to grammar is called?
Deductive.
Deductive, good. All right, so you guys did your homework. So which one is Deedee? Deductive, yeah, good. All right, good. So she's deductive, and that makes Ian inductive, yeah, right. Inductive. Okay, so now let me ask you, which one do you want to play with? Who do you prefer to play with? You like a Deedee person or an Ian person? You like Ian, so you'd rather play the game and figure it out?
Deedee.
Deedee? Okay, who says Deedee? Raise your hand. Who wants to have the rules first? Okay. And then Ian, just go ahead and play the game. Okay, all right, fine. So let's look at some pluses and some minuses for each of them. What's good about Ian? What do you think is good, or maybe not so good about Ian's approach?
Takes a long time.
Okay, good. All right, so we'll put down time consuming. Takes a long time. Other thoughts? Which one do you think would be more natural? Inductive. Ian. Okay, good. All right. So it's more natural. What about which one do you think would actually? You can kind of take some of the opposites. So instead of saying time consuming over here, you can say that it's probably it's more direct, faster, maybe. What about some negatives? Ah, that's really good. Okay, so this is forgettable. So let's look at the opposite. Wait, not forgettage. Forgettable. Forgettable. Thank you for helping me out. Okay, so over here we would have.
Longer, last.
Huh? Last longer. So memorable. Memorable. Okay, so memorable. Why do you think it's memorable?
Because you're actually doing it.
Good. All right. So memorable. You're actually not only are you actually doing it, but you're also kind of discovering it. Actually doing it, and you are. It's sort of what's called discovery learning. Discovery learning. So what happens here, this is where you go like this, you go, I get it. Yeah, it's this sort of, the events. So one of the things that I think might make it memorable is that it's often fun. It's often fun. Other thoughts? No? How about, which one do you think would be more confusing?
Inductive.
Okay, all right. So it could be confusing. It could be confusing. What about which one, from a teacher's perspective, do you think takes more effort?
Deedee.
Why?
He has to explain.
Ah, I has to explain the rule. Okay, all right, interesting. So we'll say more teacher energy. 'Cause I was actually thinking about over here. I think it requires more creative energy, more creativity, and the problem with this is that not everyone's creative. Not all teachers are creative. So if you're in a situation where you need to take an inductive approach, it could be quite challenging. Let's see, what are some other ideas? Something you've learned in your book, this might help you to appreciate it. There's this idea of learner autonomy. What's learner autonomy?
Self-learning.
Self-learning, yeah, and self-motivation to learn. So Ian is more supportive of that. He's kind of letting you discover things, encouraging you to figure out things on your own. Now the activity that we did was inductive. And what we're going to do now is we'll look at a few activities, some contrast the two of them. On this worksheet, we have, remember the game that we did, that activity that you guys did that's like so? Which one doesn't belong? Okay, in this case, which one doesn't belong? The triangle, okay, why? Different shapes, got straight edges and points and so on. Well, the same thing works here, but you have 5. So you have A, B, C, D, and E. Each one of these sentences, they're all pretty close to each other, but one of them doesn't belong. Which one doesn't belong? So I want you to work on your table groups and then decide which one of these 5 doesn't belong. Okay? All right, so who are you working with? Okay, and out of these 5, how many are you going to take out? 1. Why? Because it doesn't belong.